swear on all that is good, I have never experienced such difficulty. I mean, with everything. Everything just gave me difficulty. Namaste. Alright, shake it off. I mean, it's been one thing after another after. A visual aid. Should I start this over? No, we're just gonna roll with it. I've started it over too many times. Alright. My lovely Libras. My lovely, lovely Libras. I hope you are all doing really, really well. Pulled your cards. I was gonna, flip them over so we could experience them together like that. Some of them flipped right side up though, so I left them that way. Why did I get these out? I don't even remember getting these out. Alright, we're gonna draw one of these as well. So your overall energy, this for the rest of September and October, we're doing. I'm probably going to do some October reads for all the signs anyway. Where the hell are my glasses? I lost them in the hubbub. Oh, they're right on my. I mean, it was a mess. Jesus Christ. Half of my own doing, obviously, but the other half was this. Everything was going wrong. Comical when you look back. Pain in the ass when you're going through it. Right? As is the way with so many things in life. So maybe some of you guys are feeling that. That being able to laugh at something or realize the humor in something or the perhaps the to speak frankly, the idiocy in someone that treated you terribly. The ignorance is a better word there. We'll flip. Honor your wisdom. Owlets. My little name for y'all. Owlets. Coming here to uncover your own truths. Because personally, I don't feel I teach anything, really. Not yet, on this channel. This is me tapping into your energies so that you can tap into your intuition. You can, know which way to look, so to speak, where to guide your energies, your efforts. But This is all about your wisdom, right? This isn't about anything that me or any tarot reader is bringing to the table, other than we're holding up the cards and speaking the words that are reminding you of what's within, the knowledge that you have within, the knowing, the things you already know. But that's why, personal readings are often very beneficial. Because it's a chance for somebody to, somebody objective, to hone in on the energy and show you the where you're at and what you're not seeing. Because, there's a reason they call it the subconscious, right? Where it's not our conscious mind. Defy gravity, my friends. Fly high. Well, we definitely got a bird theme. Bottom of the deck with the hummingbird. Another bird. Motherfucker, yes. Bunch of birds. Flock together. Defy gravity and flock together. Fabulous. It just makes me want to be like, yes, Queen, yes. Seeing all these birds. Gorgeous images. Is this fucking mic on? Thank God. I thought, what now? And another bird in the form of the owl, and your overall energy. So, tarot reading 7:35 starts at, I'm going to try to timestamp it. We got the macaw. Speaking of identity, so I don't know, I'm feeling someone that's uncomfortable in their own skin. Often I feel that way, but this feels very different from the way that I feel personally. I'm also feeling someone that carries a lot of shame. Carries around a lot of shame that needs to be released. Why is this fucking card focusing? Takes 3 hours to upload because it's in 4K, but it can't fucking show the word identify. Well, you'll just have to trust me, but that's what it says, but that pisses me off. So, your identity, we got Standing out is what the macaw does best. This colorful rainforest bird is sure to compel attention with its striking appearance. Each one possesses a color palette and pattern unique to only them. What are your colors? And are you owning them? I can't see for shit. The macaw appears in your reading when you are being asked to question, who am I? What are the facets that make up who you are? And are you happy with them? Excuse me. Have you been holding back on being who you really want to be? Maybe you are beginning to take steps toward being comfortable with your identity. The macaw encourages you to make a conscious effort to avoid painting your pictures with colors that you think others want to see. So very much about living, loud and proud. From the makeup you wear or don't wear, to the books you read, to the place you live, that is your life and your identity. Identity. I'm having a very hard time with that word today, so they're gonna fucking use it 30 times. Make it something. Excuse me again. Make it something that feels right, and that you're proud of. The macaw doesn't just stand out visually. Its incredible voice is both loud and unique. If there is something you've been holding back, take the leap, and don't be afraid to ask for help from others, as well as not being afraid to tell others when you do, like when you take the leap. Worded very oddly. I've noticed that several times in this book. It's a very well written book. If there is something you've been holding back, take the leap. And don't be afraid to tell others when you do. Give yourself permission to be who you are. And lastly, we have toxic immunity. Every time I hear that word toxic, I think of that crazy woman with the ukulele. The macaw isn't worried about what people think about its diet either. It can eat some weird things. This bird can ingest toxic fruits in the rainforest that other animals can't. They also participate in a strange behavior when they flock to clay licks to eat, a behavior that scientists don't fully understand. Have you been running into toxic people, ideas, or thoughts? How can you neutralize them? Okay? Move back, bugs. Like the macaw, you are being asked to be weird and make no apologies about it. I like that. I live for it. Don't have to ask me twice. No habitant is free of impurities, so you won't avoid the opinions of others. But you can learn to care less about them. Yes. Lessons to take to heart, Libra. Because I know your relationships are very, very important for you. I sat here reading this more focused on my voice being picked up by the microphone, totally forgetting the camera's over there. I don't know what I'm doing. One of the lessons that I grew up with was to always stay true. One of the lessons that I grew up with was to always stay true to yourself. And that's a quote by Michelle Obama. All right. So that's the overall energy here. All right. We've got the Ace of Discs or the Ace of Pentacles in your current energy. So this is like the promise of rewards. This is it's the promise of rewards for the hard work that you put in. Okay. Um, it's like a seed was dropped in fertile ground. Uh, yeah. And what grows is what you make of it, right? What you choose to tend, what you choose to cultivate, what you choose to care for, water, nurture, watch patiently, and wait for it to flourish. To put in all of that set effort, you really want to make sure that it's something that means something to you. I even turned this black dot on so I remember where the camera is, but I still look over here because that's where the lens of the other camera used to be. A mess. Has it ever been anything but, though? And you still come back. Very kind. uh, so, upcoming energy. This card, it's like a mind fuck, a minefield, mind fuckery of a minefield. It's like doing this weird thing with the camera where it just keeps turning silver. Yeah, it's like when I hide my face. That's cool. So there is forward movement. There could be, some blockades, but you have these 6 swords at your disposal, and it's your hard-earned wisdom. It's what you are bringing forth with you. It's what you know. If you need something, this is what you'll need. It's lessons that you've obtained that you're not willing to, forget for someone else's sake. You're not going to compromise when it comes to certain things anymore. And good for you. Good for you. It's about time for some of you, Libra. Uh, We've got in the place of the opening, we've got the page of discs or the page of wands. It's a lie. The page of pens in the place of the opening. So what's opening up for you in October, September, and the rest of September and October? Opportunity, opportunity though that just needs that, that cultivation, right? Opportunity that just needs stirring up. I will say also, pulled back to the Six of Swords, there is a propelling, almost like a steady strength here that's propelling you beyond some past bullshit. Like it just feels like this whole thing is a passage away. Yeah, away from difficulties, away from the bullshit. This is a chance to recover from excuse me, certain tribulations. So this opportunity that needs activation, this card, the energy of this card kind of is bearing the message of growth, of opportunity for the taking. So now is the time for you to take it, Libra. It's the first time I almost didn't catch myself. I keep wanting to call you Aries, so there could be an Aries connection to you in your chart, or an Aries in your life that's occupying your mind or heart space at this time in some way. But the spark of potential is there. What do we have for the... I called this the opening. This is the shift. Energies, the energies that are shifting. This is the opening. The things that are opening up for you during this time. We got the Queen of Wands, so leadership of self, right? There's a determination about her, about you, since we're talking about you. Tenacity, fortitude, there is some of you that seem to be focusing more on the positive. That's an amazing thing. Again, good job. Yeah, there's like a radiancy around you. Which is so nice to see. Thank you. And I'm happy for you. But thank you for sharing your energy. Alright. Last but not least, my lovelies, where are we at? Oh, only at 26. Okay. We have the coup. What did I say? We have the Two of Cups. All these motorcycles. Like, it's raining. What's going on? So weird. It's like it's clearer when my face is covered. Sorry, guys. I'll get on with it. Like, fucking around. The Two of Cups. So there is the melding together of energies here. The primarily water and earth, and some air as well. But there's offering and there's acceptance, which kind of pulls me back to the Queen of Wands, and this role of the sheep, the leadership, the yeah, this is also there's a feeling of unburdening yourself of any secrets, or just drawing out your secrets, drawing out your secrets. That's what I heard, so I'll pass it on. uh, by listening to others, you're able to heal yourself better. And this could be tied in to this whole I wouldn't say crisis of identity, but this dis-ease, right? Like, who are we? Who am I? These things that we ask ourselves. I'm not saying that that's where your head is at in terms of, oh, that's what you're asking yourself, but that's the feeling, right? So, for my lovely Libras, 1, 2, card, what do they need to know? This is the card. Alright. Loving. I'm loving it. So, what does it take to love someone? What does it take to love yourself? How present or curious or humble or brave are you? Or do you need to be? And what's your love language? Alright, and we will end, my lovely friends, with a soul truth card. I hope that you've all been really, really well. I hope that you stay well. As always, take great care of yourselves so that you're what? So that you're able to better take care of those around you. Because we all need a little help sometimes, even if just in the form of calling someone and checking in, or, cooking enough dinner to make a plate for a person that has trouble getting out of their home, whether they be family, friend, neighbor. My lips are so dry. Alright, come on, please. For my lovely Libras. This deck, the soul cards, are by Deborah Chapin. There we go. Thank you. So, intuitively, if this reading connected, try to connect what the card is saying to you, to the reading. At the end of this glare and this lack of focus. Alright, my friends, I hope that you are well. I hope that you stay well. And until we meet again, take good care. Thank you as always for joining me. I love each and every one of you. You are appreciated. Alright, my friends, take care. Bye.